What's good, y'all? I am back with some more videos. I'm actually saw a few of these videos, but I don't know. I'm gonna watch it because some of the stuff I know, but it's kind of crazy.
Hello, and welcome to a brand new episode of Secrets in Dragon Ball Games. I was messing around on the Cell game stage.
Cause I was about to say, yeah, cause I saw some of these videos before. I said, oh, I remember this stuff. I didn't know people actually made videos breaking down, guess Easter eggs, technically, was what it is. But overlooked details in Dragon Ball Z games, Budokai 3, Tenkaichi 3. So
Tenkaichi 3,
there's a lot of
I
content in both
stumbled
those
upon
games.
something interesting. I believe I saw two figures standing in the distance, watching me fight.
See, I remember that.
It's very
I seen
faint,
that.
but someone is definitely standing there. Naturally, I went closer to investigate. Due to Tenkaichi 3's invisible world borders, this was as close as I could get. At least without using free cam mode, that is. Thanks to free cam, I was able to go out of bounds and
Or just get to, I already knew who it was, but or just get PC and it's just modded stuff.
I thought so. It's a low-quality 2D sprite of the Cell Games announcer along with his cameraman. I don't think I ever noticed this until now. I guess most of us
Yeah, I
play
remember
this game
seeing
on older
that.
TVs, with PS2's limited resolution quality, making it really hard to notice
Damn, VCR DVD player. Goddamn, I'm getting old.
stuff like this. A really cool hidden detail.
But that was the time. That was
Fun
lit
nod
back
to
in the day,
show.
though. The days
Meet
that you gotta
Grammarly
watch the
Go.
ad.
Your go-to solution for get
That used to be the fun time. I guess like a nostalgia day. You just bring a costume over to your friend's house and stuff like that.
Ready for the big
In Tenkaichi 3, there is a mechanic that allows you to launch a barrage of key blasts by pressing jump and then the key button.
I remember that. Yeah, a lot of this stuff.
The type and amount of key blasts you'll throw varies from character to character.
So what Vegeta
Generally,
is gonna
most
be?
characters will throw around 3 to 5 key blasts. And then we have Vegeta.
I'm about to say, Vegeta's probably
was
the one.
always known for being a key blast spammer, especially when he feels threatened or desperate. Looks like the devs took Vegeta's spamming tendencies into
It's the little
account
things in
while
these
designing
games.
this feature. Like I said, most characters fire around 3 to 5 key blasts, while Vegeta shoots 10 of them.
It's the little things.
finished already.
Vegeta's not the only one who does this. There's also one more character who fires 10 key blasts while jumping, and his name is...
That too. It makes sense.
Frieza will also fire 10 of them, but only in his third form. Why only in his third form,
So
you
he
may
did
ask?
what he did to
Well,
Piccolo.
similar to Vegeta, third form Frieza is also known for being a heavy spammer of his Death Beam key blasts, most notably in his fight against Piccolo on Namek. Infinite World even made a whole mini-game because of it.
I won't let a single one of you insects live!
In Budokai
This
3,
game.
Cooler has a move called Saucer Blade.
Saucer Blade!
It's a cool move, highly reminiscent of the Keyblade Goku Black uses in Dragon Ball Super. Now, here's the weird part. Cooler was never shown using it in any of his movie
curious
appearances,
now.
yet he has that move in both Budokai 3 and even Infinite World. So... why does Cooler use that technique? Where does it even come from?
They just made a move
If you
up,
guys grew up
obviously.
watching the
Oh, but
Japanese
never mind.
version of DBZ, the name Saucer Blade is kind of self-explanatory. The Saucer in Saucer Blade stands for the name of one of Cooler's henchmen, most commonly known to Western fans as Salsa. So Saucer Blade is essentially Salsa Blade, and it's a reference to an unnamed Keyblade move Salsa used while fighting Piccolo in Cooler's Revenge. Still, it's kind of odd that they gave
That's
him
weird.
a move he never actually used. Since we're already on the topic of Saucer Blade, I want to mention a little lesser known Easter egg from Xenoverse 2. Like Budokai 3, Saucer Blade is also a super move feature in
Xenoverse 2,
2.
that boring ass
It's
game.
unlocked by completing one of the parallel quests, after which it becomes available as a customizable move for your created character. But that's not what I wanted to show you guys. There's only one character in the entirety of Xenoverse 2 that has Saucer Blade as a part of his official moveset.
I ain't played Xenoverse 2 in a while. I got the game over or something. I'm not touching that game.
And that character
more.
is...
Mites?
You might be asking yourselves, why Jace?
Yeah, I would never got it.
According to the lore, Jace and Salsa both come from the same planet, Planet Branch. And according to Tenkaichi 3, they are both part of the same race. I guess Saucer Blade is one of those moves that are taught between members of their race, or a common move used on Planet Branch.
Here I go! Let me senile knows what you are.
During Broly's Dragon Universe campaign,
I'm gonna play this. I'm actually playing this on my channel. I just started. I'm playing the mod version so far.
in Budokai 3, there are a couple of areas Broly
I do
can
remember this
visit and
years ago. And Broly's just going around looking for Goku, destroying shit.
explore. One of those areas is Goku's house. Upon arriving there, Broly will come face to face with Chi-Chi. Broly will keep shouting,
Kakarot.
and Chi-Chi would just stand there, telling him to keep quiet. After Chi-Chi says that line, a comedic sound effect can be heard. After which, Broly would get annoyed, and then...
Kakarot. Kakarot.
Goku's house is no more. Everything has turned to rubble. It's not really clear as to what happened with Chi-Chi. The chances of her surviving a blast attack from Broly aren't
It's
all
video
that
games.
high.
God damn it.
The whole Dragon universe for Broly consists of him hunting down the Z fighters.
That was kind of tight. I like that.
So I wouldn't really be
I like video games when it does that, like off-brand stories that had nothing to do with the show. The bad guy side of things. Hope they do that in the next Dragon Ball Z game, which Tenkaichi 4 people keep talking about. The real one, not the mod one, which I don't think so, just because I'm pretty sure there'll be more super characters in that one.
surprised if this was the end of
And DLC, because DLC is going to be a thing.
Chi-Chi in Budokai 3's version of Broly's story. We're all familiar how Tenkaichi 3 features visible battle damage for characters if they take enough damage. It's usually done by getting hit with an ultimate move or by losing a beam struggle.
I hate that. I broke so many controls
Some
doing that.
characters like Goku Mid have a selectable battle damaged outfit you can select at the very beginning of a fight. And if you get hit by an ultimate while playing in that outfit, that outfit will become even more damaged, with Goku's gi getting even more torn apart. A nice little reference to his fight against Frieza. The character I wanted to focus on in this section is Bardock, who, similar to Goku, also has a battle damaged outfit you can select and play with at the very beginning of a battle. Looking from the back, both outfits look pretty much the same, and
Damage.
when we get a better
Base.
look from the front, even then they look the same. Or do
I
they?
see no difference.
Let's zoom in a bit more on the left one. Do you guys see
I
it?
see it.
It's blood. The characters in Tenkaichi 3 actually bleed. Well, only Bardock as far as I can see, and these aren't just random traces of blood. It's a reference to how Bardock looked after his fight with Dodoria. I believe Bardock is the only character who actually has visible blood in Tenkaichi 3. I also tested this with SSJ2 Teen Gohan in his battle damaged outfit, which features him with a broken arm. Sadly, there wasn't anything interesting to see, and if you watch the anime, you'd know what his arm should look like. So yeah, looks like Bardock is the only one, at least to my knowledge. Going back to Xenoverse 2, there's a really cool Easter egg with Tien's Tri-Beam attack. On its own, it's nothing special. Pretty much every single DBZ game has him using Tri-Beam. The neat part comes when we attempt to use Tri-Beam while our opponent is in the air above us. If we use
Oh, yeah,
Tri-Beam
that
while
one
the
move.
enemy is above us, instead of doing the Tri-Beam attack, Tien will perform his one-handed Ki Blast attack. This was a last resort technique Tien used in an attempt to take down Nappa. In order to trigger this move, the enemy has to be above you, just as it happened in the show. A fun nod to one of the more underrated moves from the anime. Let's talk about one of the more underrated characters in the entirety of Dragon Ball Z.
It better be no Raditz. What they gonna say?
Guldo.
Okay.
Before Hit, he was the original Time Stopper.
I knew he was gonna go there.
Overlook him, but that isn't the case with Tenkaichi 3 and Raging Blast. I was testing some of his interactions in both of those games when I stumbled upon an
Wait. Never mind.
interesting find. See, Tenkaichi 3 has a sway mechanic. Depending on which directional button you press, combined with X, your character will either sway backwards or do a little dodge to the side. Now, with Guldo, it seems like the devs wanted to put a little Easter egg with his sway animation. When you attempt to do a backward sway while playing with Guldo, he
You gonna
will do
stop?
this cute little run. The same happens if we sway to the sides. He will keep avoiding attacks while in that goofy running animation.
What the hell?
In Tenkaichi 3, if you're savvy with the game's movement mechanics, you can force him to run in this animation as long as you want. If you watch the
Okay.
anime, you will immediately recognize the reference. That is the same goofy run he did in his battle with Krillin and Gohan. You can even do this in Raging Blast, although there's a limit in that.
Do y'all want me to play Raging Blast? Let me know. I'm curious and jump into it. I don't know. Raging Blast was never. I know it was technically the Dragon Ball Z PS3 360 version of the Tenkaichi series, but I don't know. I never really got into this.
Game, you won't be able to keep him running like you could in Tenkaichi 3.
All right. But yeah, I don't know. I'm on the fence of playing that game, Raging Blast.
I often like to compare the Raging Blast series to Tenkaichi 3. I mean, sure, they don't play 100% the same as the Tenkaichi series, but it's obvious these games were made to be spiritual successors to the Tenkaichi series.
There you go.
A lot of the combos, outfits, transformations, and dialogue got reused.
It's been a long time since we fought seriously, huh?
Let's settle this, Kakarot.
It's been a long time since we fought seriously, huh?
But they did add their own little spin to those existing features. One of those new additions being the way they handle transformations. Instead of transformations being a basic model swap like they were in the Tenkaichi games, in Raging Blast, you can actually see the character's transformation progress from one stage to another. Best example of this is Frieza. His grueling transformation from the anime was beautifully adapted here.
Again, I never really played the Raging Blast series.
Same with his third form. But here's one transformation detail that's a bit harder to notice. When transforming into Trunks' Grade 3 form, aka the bulky form, you can actually see his muscles slowly growing larger before finally completing the transformation.
This is my true power.
Raging Blast 2.
This is my true power.
But you have to first go Super Saiyan and then transform into Grade 3. If you go straight from base to Grade 3, you won't be able to see this detail. And thanks to the way outfits work in this game, you can select Vegeta's Buu Saga outfit, which is sleeveless, performs the Grade 3 transformation, and observe the insane muscle growth.
Super Vegeta!
I also believe Vegeta gets a slight height increase while in Grade 3. Not 100% sure on that. I'll leave it here for you guys to decide.
I don't know.
That's all for this one. Since a lot of
Bah.
you were really supportive of the idea of a Secrets in Naruto games type video, I'll be making one real soon. Also, there were some tiny delays, but weekly uploads are starting now. So,
I don't know. Like I said, a lot of stuff I kind of figured that was in the game. Cause I used to play Tenkaichi 3 a lot. But yeah, it's definitely a good video. I definitely go support. I'm not on my account, but I am subscribed to the channel. I kind of do want to see more videos. I want to see him do more of the other Dragon Ball Z games. I'm kind of curious. I'm probably sure he got some. I just gotta find the videos for it. But like, comment, subscribe, support the channel. I can't pronounce that name, but who knows? But yeah, it's a lot of Easter eggs in a lot of these Dragon Ball Z games. It's Easter eggs in a lot of games. You can tell if the developer enjoys the game or not by adding Easter eggs and stuff like that. But with that being said, I gotta make sure my audio was playing.
see you
It
next-
was good. I'll catch you guys next time.